from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jacob Mizorowski. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go now? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
And we're underway in this interleague matchup. That one at triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Mizorowski, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. His 13th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
One down. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's out. He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him, because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Pitch misses outside. Ball two. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive, and he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball, that's
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Bellinger with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Yeah! Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Quick toss to first. Bellinger dives back. The 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. The 0-2. Mizorowski, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Hey!
On a line. And that should be extra bases. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Up the middle, base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now it's William Contreras. Runner on the go. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Hey!
great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Snap throw, but he's safe. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're in game one of this three-game set. Pulled out on strikes. And that is a big first out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Hit in the air, left field, 2 down. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Ball inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. Back here at American Family Field. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Comes up empty.
Bringing the cheese on that one. Really
Inside,
good take,
one.
especially with 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Out towards right center field. Freeland on his way over. 2 away now.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Now a pop-up on the infield. Terang should have this one. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1.
Here comes the mic when I come through.
Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning, Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers.
Lockridge.
Bunting for a hit. Grabs it barehanded, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting eighth,
He was
the right
racing
fielder,
down the
number
line
10.
and probably didn't
Now,
assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be
1 at second and 2. What a play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. Hey! Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. We played 2 full innings and we're tied 1-1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Well struck right field. Headed one hops the wall. The throw in. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around. Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 2-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And it remains 2-2. One run across in the frame so far here in game one of this 3-game set.
That's foul.
Swing and a bouncer. Not close with that one. Full count now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
The batter, number 13.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Ziggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Outside, that's a ball.
In the air, left field. Lockridge has a beat on it, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Then you took the light out, the rap game, the giant, putting shots to the top. Pop shots to the melodies. Are you scared of me?
Hey!
Now an 0-2 from Freed.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, runner takes off.
Nope.
Pitch is low. Throw to second. There he's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one inside, look out. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Right through there for a strike. Now a step throw to first. Swing and a miss.
That's a really good take.
Runner takes off for third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Up the middle, base hit into center field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Andrew Vaughn now. Vaughn in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. High fly ball, right field. Judge gets under it, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 3 innings complete. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Start of the 4th. Now up as the Yankees DH, Spencer Jones.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level. You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one drilled left field, and a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. Spencer Jones with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Missed with a changeup, ball 1.
And because they're getting a lot of base runners, thanks to that patient approach, it means a lot of high-stress pitches on the mound. That adds up, and a lot of times it leads to even more location mistakes.
On the ground to third, over to Terang. 1. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. McMahon, 31 years old. He made his major league debut back in 2017, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place.
Back here at American Family Field. Bottom 4, Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Max Fried will go to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Maximus notches the K. Rengifo thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And gone! So he blasts one out the other way. His first homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 3-3. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Off the plate, ball one.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Ball, that's out.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. That one fouled off. 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next, Sal Frelick. Clips the corner, strike one. And he tries a drag bunt towards first. Rice steps on the bag, beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Oh, that got away from him.
That ball got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jacob Mizorowski won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, number 35.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Just missed it.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Go ahead run on base. It's Aaron Judge now. This guy with light tower power. Swung on, belted. Going, gone! Aaron Judge leads the yard. His 19th home run of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 5-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
On the ground. And it gets by him.
The batter, number 13, second base.
Man at first. So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. Oh, 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 35 is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Smash to the left side. In time to ball. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 5-3. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Ripped to third and caught.
It's
never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball in.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Aye.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the catcher to hit. William Contreras makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Back safely. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Terang off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Right through there for a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That's outside.
That's out.
Ball 2. Back to first, and he's safe. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Safe. That one in 1. It's 5-4.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Hey! That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
My little chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jose Caballero.
And a swing and a miss there. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
There's a swing and a drive.
That
And
ball's
that
foul.
is a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Showed a
number
willingness to
28,
drive that pitch
Austin
the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That smash towards center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
One out man at first. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That's a ball.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
No, that's down.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Ortiz throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Freeland moving under it. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead one as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here at American Family Field. Well, we go bottom six. Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And now the count is even.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
The Brewers with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth.
Nope.
Snap throw to first. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Aye! Nope, outside. Ball, that's inside.
Off the plate inside, ball 3. Jackson Chourio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Fires to the plate, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they've tied it again.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Fried will give way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Kervin Castro comes on now. This is his first appearance of the season. Fastball for a strike at 95. There goes the runner. Pitch is low.
Down.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One down, runner at third. This is Bryce Terang.
Hey!
Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. On the ground, right side. Rice takes it to the bag, and there's 2 away. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Up next to the Brewers, the catcher, Williams.
Inside, ball 1.
That one
Ball, that's
outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Out towards right center field. Grisham should have this one. And that will end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 7 and the Yankees 5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor McGill. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one. The Yankees looking to rally.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
McGill in his 5th season, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Out to short, Ortiz. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Hit hard, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
All over that one right there.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that is out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Oh-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
The Brewers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, 2 outs. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. This to center field. Chourio on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 7 and the Yankees 5. You're watching. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Aye.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew.
Hey! Ball. Ball! That pitch is out.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
At the plate, Luis
Ball, that's
Rengifo
outside.
just missed.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one is absolutely belted. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Brewers.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Lockridge. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Hey!
Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey!
That ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 7-5. Back here in Milwaukee and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Late swing fouled off. Caballero tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And that
Oh,
one is
that's off the plate.
inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
Oh, you can't ask for a bigger performance from him. A pair of home runs and now just a 1-run game here in the late stages. This team won't go away because he won't let them.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yeah, now the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball got him. First base.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Substitution now at first base. On to run for the Yankees, Max Schumann. swing, and he breaks his bat. Brings it in. Out number 2 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trevor McGill done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Abner Uribe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next to hit, Ben Rice.
No.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Here's a 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Clearly, was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Brewers holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Checks over to first, back safely. Two now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Ball, that's low.
That one almost got him. Fought off foul. The count 2-1. Bounced up the middle. Caballero whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
In time. Got him.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Popped up. Rice under it. And that's the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee as they still lead by 1 at 7-6. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the ninth. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a miss. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. Ortiz fires over to first, and there's two away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one fouled off. The Brewers trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop area. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside, backs him off again.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Spencer Jones.
Slider right there.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one almost got him. Quick move to first. Chisholm back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Que vi tu cara me Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no, a ver el amanecer. Te digo, y luego